Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss what happened from option sellers perspective. Let's get started. We'll do a small comparison between Nifty as well as price action and OI chart from the NSE website. Okay, let's pull up both. Okay, so here I just need a moment. So yes, let's proceed. Unfortunately, I couldn't open trading tick along with the NSE website. We'll start with price action. So that price action is very important to understand the OI chart overall. Okay, so today you could see it's down by 1% because of one geopolitical reasons at the Middle East, two rising of oil price, which is having tensions in Reliance and also all the sectors related to oil. 3, inflation is going up. Okay, so these are the three top reasons. And then you could see the maximum fall is at ICICI Bank, and then IV is reduced. We'll first discuss IV and slowly we'll go up. Okay, so IV you could clearly see. Let me keep 1 hour so that we don't miss out anything. So during the March month, so this was the peak. Okay, so here you could see this is March month, this is April month, this is May month, and this is what June is standing. Okay, so May almost here it got stabilized. So here the war was stabilized, but here war was at peak. Okay, so this led to LPG problem and oil problem. Okay, so you could clearly see how quickly it rises. Okay, so when you think about IV, think that market, whenever IV is above this purple line, that is the range of 24-25, markets will have sharper move. That time what you have to do, you have to take a long straddle. Simple mechanics, it works every time with a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, always keep 1-to-1 because this is how you learn discipline. Okay, now let me remove everything and try to understand that when IV reaches here this level between 10 to 11, always short straddle. Okay, why short straddle works? Because markets will move in sideways when it comes to this range, and short straddle, same 1:1 ratio will give you a good profit zone. So I'm not going to exaggerate and tell you that no, you can take a 1:4, 1:5. No, always keep 1:1. So when your mind is set on 1:1, your win rate and your win rate will be more, and then you won't panic. Okay, back to our Nifty. So this is Nifty's chart, and then pretty much I have to show you from March month, or maybe we can take April also. Now May is fine. Okay, so almost as I told you, from April mid, so you could see the April line is here. So this is April and then this is May. You could clearly see that April reaches one high and then the second high. So this is lower high, and then again this is high, this is again lower high. So markets are slowly being in the downtrend, and then this becomes the important support. April you could see a sharp profit booking. That's what I was trying to explain you previously. So whenever at this range, so from March to April, the IV was almost 25-26 range, which is like the peak. So you could see how sharp move it was, or how precisely markets were respecting the price actions. So based on my experience, as I told you. 25, 26 IV, you can go for long straddle. IV below 10, go for short straddle. Okay, now it's almost, you could see markets have become sideways from May, so short straddle time is slowly picking up. Let me keep for May month. Okay, this is May month. Now again I'll draw a line for June month. So markets are trying to be sideways here, as you could see. I'll improve and show you. So yep, at April it almost came back to its own level, 25k, almost touching 25k, but then this becomes the resistance, strong resistance from previous chart. So you can understand that this has a very good resistance. So below this markets are trending now at 23,000. So markets are going to be between 23 and 24k for next 2 months, if I'm not wrong. So we might get a budget news, if I'm not wrong. Oh sorry, the budget news is already over, so there's no precise news, and the news may be related to oil or LPG, which again brings strain to the market and prices can go down. That's the possibility. Gold is also having some announcements made by our PM. So yep, now the tension is more for the market, so better not to invest in stocks which are related to gold and LPG. Okay, now Bank Nifty is the same story. As I told you, we'll try to break down Midcap Nifty. Midcap Nifty, though, you could see after April, after the breakdown, it is sustainably going up. So this is Midcap, right? So one important thing to notice about Midcap and Nifty 50. Okay, so Nifty 50 all are large cap stocks. Okay, large cap stocks, and Midcap is having a mid cap stock. So whenever a big fall happens, like war happens, anything, large cap stocks requires more time to stabilize, while mid cap stocks pretty quickly they would gain back their momentum. So that's how you see this is a combination of all the top mid cap stocks which you could see. I'll show you in the later part. Now you could see how February, March, during the war zone, a fall, sharp fall, and then recovery was pretty much very good. If you check the previous year, you could see that Midcap is actually standing at its resistance. Okay, now Fincap. So this is Finnifty. Finnifty again mimics the Bank Nifty. Okay, now we'll go back to our original NSE website to discuss what happened in Nifty. So I'll show you for Nifty and Bank Nifty. You can repeat the same for Midcap and Finnifty. So Nifty open was 650, right? So we'll take 650 as our open ATM. Okay, so this becomes the line, and then you could see positive here because markets were falling down. Okay, and negative here, though OTM is showing positive here. We'll consider OTM with 23k. So this is a best pitch. So anybody who would have done the long straddle today would be in profit. Okay, we'll go to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty open was 54,400. Bank Nifty, if you don't know, it has monthly expiry, so 400. This was our open ATM, and then you could see it's positive decay in the CE side and negative decay in the PE side. So the shaded part is ITM, this one is OTM. Okay, so you could see long straddle would have worked. Okay, now we'll move on to Nifty Trader website to understand. Sorry, open interest. Okay, so change. Better to look at change because we will try to understand what happened in today's positions. Okay, so maybe it requires login. So 1 second, I'll log in. Okay, so the login has been done. So you could see Nifty. Okay, so today Nifty, it's down. Lot is 65. PCR is 0.9. IV is 16. Max pain is at 500. Expected range is this much. We'll check only the OTM. So you could see it's 11 versus 7. So too much of CE has been added. So clearly you could see that here. And then profit booking is happened at the ITM. So as I told you, if puts does the profit booking, market will go opposite, so it will go down. If calls to the profit booking, market will go up. So this is how this works. So this is for 2nd June. Tomorrow we have expiry. Okay, expiry pretty much for me looks sideways. Okay, we'll move on to Bank Nifty. Finnifty and Midcap Nifty, you can do it by yourself. Okay, Bank Nifty pretty much looks sideways, so you could clearly see Bank Nifty 30 June is the expiry. Okay, so here the positions are almost equal. As I say, 58 and 42 is not that much of a big difference. Thank you guys. Stay tuned to my channel for more updates like this.